At your funeral, do you want someone to be like, oh my gosh, she had the best stomach ever? Or do you want them to be like,
bitch, but she had a fat ass.
Yeah, like, yeah. I want someone to be like, she was nice, but she had a fat ass.
She was really nice, and she had a fat ass. Spencer Barbosa.
Yay.
Welcome to After Curfew.
Thank you.
Girl, I am so happy to have you here. So I was telling Spencer before the podcast started, you were the most requested person that we had on Girls to come onto the podcast.
Crazy.
This is not just a moment for me, this is a moment for everybody.
No, I'm like, this is literally, that's unreal.
Your TikTok is filled with positivity, body positivity, self-love. Mm-hmm. How did you get started in that?
My account originally was finance content because I've always been really into like learning how to buy a house young or finance or investing in the stock market. That was something else I'm really passionate about, like secretly now, and I don't talk about it. But it was in COVID, so I was in grade 12 and I couldn't leave the house and it was in lockdown. So I was feeling like really insecure. I had like an insecure moment and I was like, screw this, the world could literally end. I'm gonna post about my insecurities. So I made a video literally posting like my back hair and it went viral. And I thought I was the only girl with back hair. So I was posting this, but I told myself, I'm like, the world could literally end. I'm never gonna see anyone ever again. Like, I'm not gonna go back to high school. Like, who cares? Post whatever you want. So I posted my back hair and then I got a ton of people saying that they were relating or they had this as well, or they had the same insecurities as me. And I was like, wait, this is crazy.
Hold on.
Yeah, so I feel like I literally learned how to love myself through like trying to teach other people how to love themselves. And that's also something I've been very passionate about. Like I feel like if you say you're a girl's girl, then it sounds like you're not. But I feel like
you are.
Do you know what
girl.
I mean? Like if you say I'm a girl's girl, it's
I feel like some of the girls that say that are like, I'm an empath. Yeah. Probably some of the worst people.
No, and if I say like I'm a girl's girl, then everyone's like, no, you're not. Like that's annoying. But I actually am, and I love giving advice. I've always been the friend that like gives people advice. So it's like, why don't I just try this online? And it worked out. So I'm loving it.
And you just fully went for it. I mean, because expressing and showing your insecurities on like platforms that are just all about like being face-tuned, being perfect, like having aesthetic, like,
oh my God, I literally like threw my phone when I made the first video. I'm like, I don't want to see any of these comments.
Like when you like send like a risky text, it's like, oh, okay.
No, it was literally that. I'm like, I'm going to throw my phone. Nobody say anything mean to me, please.
Vacuuming the carpet, like anything, like just
like distracting myself, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it is really scary. It's really hard to be vulnerable. Mm-hmm. And so just kind of like a fuck it moment was basically.
Yeah, I think it was just do it. Because I know even if I feel uncomfortable doing it, I'm making somebody else feel comfortable. Yeah. So it like made me feel really good about that. And when I was younger, I always wanted to like have someone to watch videos that would tell me those things. Because I feel like if I was 13 following somebody saying like, oh, I have back hair and it's fine, I would feel better if I was 13 hearing that. Yeah. So I wanted to be that and do that, if that makes sense.
No, that makes so much sense. Because there is like, I'm assuming a lot of your followers, you're so young, but like a lot of your followers are pretty young.
Yeah, I would say it's between like 15 years old to 25.
Okay.
So that's like a good range in there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just want to post for the 15-year-old because there's like a 15-year-old inside of me that like wants to hear those things. So
I know, it's always like you're making it for like your younger self almost.
Yeah, honestly. I'm like, I owe this to younger Spencer.
The negativity, like how do you really like combat that? Because I'm sure you've like, if you're somebody, you're showing your back hair, people are going to be saying something.
Oh my gosh. At the beginning, when I would get like any hate comment, I would just cry like instantly. And I'm also like a really sensitive person. So I would cry and I would feel so sad. But I grew up like getting bullied a lot. So I feel like I kind of grew like thicker skin. And as bad as it sounds, like you just kind of get used to it. And I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm not sitting down commenting mean things on someone's post. So like, it's kind of sad to do that. So I feel like more bad for them than like, oh, I shouldn't be posting this. Mm-hmm. And when it gets to a point, like I've seen the same comments, I'm like, what can you really say to me that I haven't already heard? Like, I don't know if that sounds like,
yeah.
I'm like, come up with something else. Like everybody already says mean things. And people who say mean things, like, I don't know. I just kind of feel bad for them in a way.
Hurt people.
Yeah, it's like that. But I definitely at first was like so sensitive. There were so many times that I wanted to stop posting that kind of stuff because I would feel so like put down by it. But then I also have to remember for every like one mean comment, there's like 1,000 people that are saying, thank you so much for posting this. So like, would I stop posting just because of one person?
No.
I mean, I thought about it a few times, but
really?
I'm like, I never would do that. Now I'm like way more confident and like secure in who I am. But when I first started, it was like literally in high school. And like I was so insecure. Like I post being confident because I was so insecure that I'm like, if I can help somebody in any way to not feel like the way I felt for so long, I'll do it. Like literally anything. And I'm so passionate about like talking about body image and self-love because it's something that like every girl is literally going through, and more than just like every girl, but everyone is going through and nobody talks about it. So I'm like rambling, but the more you talk about it is like, the more you talk about it is like people feel less alone. And I wish that when I was younger, I would feel less alone.
Yeah, I mean, it's so like amplified and like the high school years and then moving into the 20s. Yeah. Do you feel like it has like, I mean, you've shown so much of yourself. Do you feel like it's gotten better? Like your
my own insecurities?
Yeah, your own. Like, do you still like have like moments where you're like, I'm not feeling it today?
I feel like as I've transitioned into a woman, I've gained weight, and that's just like changed. And people online love to tell me that I've gained weight. And I'm like, thank you. I know. Like if you see it, so do I. Like I know. But I had a moment today where I packed. So I'm obviously like on a trip right now, and I packed and I didn't try on my clothes before I like packed them. And then I was getting dressed this morning literally to go and like meet Selena Gomez, where I want to feel beautiful. I want to feel iconic. And I put on this skirt and it's literally so tight on me. I felt like a sausage casing. Like it's so tight on me. And I still wore it because it's like, it felt tight on me, but like I looked good. Do you know what I mean? But it's just such a thing that even if you love yourself, you'll still have moments of insecurity of like, oh, I can't rock this outfit. When like you can rock this outfit, you're literally wearing the outfit right now and you're rocking it. But I think people think if you love yourself, you'll just like never feel insecure and you never have insecurities. When in reality, like the people who look so confident, they still have insecurities. Like we all are always going to have insecurities because the freaking beauty standard is always changing and people are always trying to make you feel like shit about yourself. But even if you're like, it's just, you always are going to feel some sort of insecurity, but it's just if you let that like ruin your day or overpower you in any kind of way, I feel like. So I think I'm like, everyone has insecurities.
Yeah. I mean, everybody, of course, does.
And it's such a journey. Like, learning to love yourself is one day you might feel like, oh my God, I'm literally the hottest girl in the world. Like, look at me go. Yeah. The next day you wake up and you're like, did I get ugly overnight? Like, what's going on with me? It's like if you look in the mirror for too long. It's like that one TikTok when it's like, just looking at a picture of me, like from last week. It's like, because it's so true. Like, I mean, I like can feel like, oh my God, I'm so bloated. Like breaking out this. And then it's like, oh my God, like last week I was like a bad bitch. Make that make sense. And the other thing that I always tell myself is a lot of our insecurities and us like feeling bloated, it's literally hormonal. Like it's, do you have your period? Like what's actually making you feel insecure? Yeah. Are you actually bloated, or you just have your period? Right. Because it's just being a girl.
Right.
And our insecurities are literally taught to us. I always think about that. Like you have just things you're never actually insecure about until somebody pointed out to you, or on social media, this girl has that. So am I supposed to look like that? Like they're literally taught to you. You don't actually have them.
For somebody who is so heavily in social media, how do you navigate like the comparison game?
So hard. I find myself not even just comparing myself to other girls, but to like other influencers. And I'll be like, oh, well, I don't post like them, or I don't post as many times as them, or like, what's wrong with my account? How is their account popping off? But I'm posting the same thing and mine isn't. Like, it's so hard to compare yourself. But I just feel like comparing yourself, one, isn't fair to yourself, but it's also not fair to the other girl, because like, it's not fair at all. Because even if you're just comparing yourself in a nice way, you're still like comparing yourself to her. I don't know. You're like bringing her down in some kind of way. And it's just not nice. Yeah. So I'm like trying. I'm like, I feel like I'm still navigating and learning that. And it's just in general so hard to compare yourself to other people. And then also when you have like so many eyes on you on social media, it's like you have to almost look like you're confident all the time, which makes it harder. I don't know if that's like rambling and wrong, but.
No, I mean, there's no wrong answers here. So like comparing yourself, like you kind of just do it more so with like your social media, not really like, oh, well, she has like big luscious hair and like.
I heard this quote, I think it was Anna Paul. She said like, you look nothing like her, but she also looks nothing like you. Like we don't need to look alike. I always think about that. I feel like I'm like a philosopher saying it. I'm like, you look nothing like her, but she looks nothing like you. Yeah. And you don't have to look like her to look good or to look beautiful. Like you just have to look like you.
No, that's a good one.
I changed my perspective a little bit.
Change it, honey. Change it. Sometimes when I'm posting on social media, I'm like, I want to be relatable. I want to share this. But then I'm like, I also want to be like snatched and like, you know, like this mysterious.
I just think I'm always just kind of myself, and there's something so relatable about literally just being everything. Like you can be sexy snatched one day and then still be relatable. I always find that if I'm posting, even if it's like a really hot photo where I clearly have, like I've before had like hair extensions in for photos, or had like my makeup literally done by a makeup artist professionally that it looks so bomb. I find the end post, like if I'm posting on Instagram, I'll always post something like relatable at the end where it's like me literally like chilling in bed eating McDonald's at like 3 a.m. You know what I mean? Like posting the relatable. So I've always tried to post both sides of it. And I feel like I don't know if this is me being lazy, but it's honestly harder to be like not relatable on Instagram. I feel like trying to look perfect on Instagram all the time, to me, I'm a lazy girl.
I mean,
I'm lazy. I can't do it. Like, I could not have like perfect makeup all the time with these perfect outfits. I'm more just like sweatsets, no makeup. Like, I feel like that's
really, but that's what people want to see. Like, I feel like sometimes people get so lost in the social media where it's like, I want like to show, like you're showing like the highlight reel. Yeah. But like people don't really want to see the highlight reel anymore. They want to see like,
I'm so sick of seeing the highlight reel.
Late night McDonald's and like, you know, just like hanging out.
I'm so sick of seeing the highlight reel. Yeah. I find now if I even see like perfection all the time, I'm like, ugh. Like, it's just not fun. I don't know. I like seeing like the crazy girls. I like following like the fun personalities.
So, like, how do you personally work on overcoming your insecurities? Like, how do you like cope with like dealing with that in real time with like other people?
If I feel insecure about something, even if I'm just having like a really bad body image day and I'm like, oh my God, I literally hate my stomach so much, or I have this horrible cellulite, like this is literally pissing me off. I find talking to somebody makes it so much better, because I'm the person that I overthink so much that if I'm like, I don't say it out loud, I'm literally attacking myself. There was like a war in my mind of being so mean to myself that if I even just like text my best friend or text my boyfriend and I'm like, I literally feel so horrible today, like please help me, and just rant about it. I'm like an over talker, so I literally talk about everything. I never shut up. So I feel like if I talk about it, it's almost like freeing and it's like coming out of my mind. Yeah. But I also am very into like affirmations and thinking of myself not just as like a body. Like as girls, it's so much just trying to be hot, trying to be perfect. Does my stomach look good? Do my boobs look good? Does my ass look good? Like you think of yourself so much as a body sometimes that I'll just remind myself, like there's so many better things to me than my body. Like it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's a shell. Am I a good person or a good looking person? Because I would prefer being a good person than good looking. Yeah. So I think mainly just reminding yourself like you're so much more than your body, because at the end of the day, as sad as it sounds, like everyone's gonna die. Like it doesn't,
dark, Spencer.
No, but it's dark. It doesn't matter. I'm like, everyone's gonna die. And at your funeral, do you want someone to be like, oh my gosh, she had the best stomach ever? Or do you want them to be like,
bitch, but she had a fat ass?
Yeah, like I want someone to be like, she was nice, but she had a fat ass.
She was really nice and she had a fat ass.
Yeah. But like at your funeral, do you want someone to say, oh my gosh, like she had no cellulite, that's insane? Or do you want someone to be like, wow, she made me laugh so much, she's hilarious, she's like the greatest friend in the entire world? I just start focusing on the things that actually matter. Yeah. You know, because I'm like, but having a fat ass is nice too.
Hey, we'll take the fat ass too.
Yeah.
You talk about affirmations. What are some of your top affirmations?
I feel like for me, I was just like, I am loved, I'm enough, because I don't know why I overthink this so much. I'm like, does anyone love me? Like, I'm like, I'm like that person. I'm like, does anyone love me? Am I enough? So anything that I question the most is what my affirmations will be. Or I find myself sometimes I'm very lazy and I'm not productive. So I'll make my affirmations be like, I am so productive. I get everything done. I am killing it. Like, I'll just do things like that. Basically anything I'm questioning, I just turn it around and make an affirmation. So if I'm saying like, I'm so ugly, I'll be like, I'm so beautiful. Do you know what I mean? Just do like the opposite. Yeah. But definitely, as basic as it sounds, like I'm so loved and I'm enough the way I am is something that really, like, when I tell myself I'm enough, like I actually feel like I'm enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like when you do repeat it so much, it is like, it's something that we like kind of forget. Like you need to, as much as you love your friends, you love your like partner, whoever, it's like, you need to send that back to yourself. And like just saying that, and like those are two, you're like, they're so like, they're basic, but they're so like missed.
You might feel like a crazy person, but I like to like look in the mirror and literally talk to myself.
Sometimes. I talk to myself, mirror.
I'm like,
mirror.
You're so sexy. You look so good.
Like, yes, girl.
Yeah. I like talking to myself in the mirror because we talk to our best friends, we talk to our family, we talk to our boyfriend and say so many nice things to them that I'm like, they also say nice things to you, but I'm saying I need to say those nice things to myself. So sometimes I'll talk in the mirror, I'll give myself a little pep talk, honestly, or sometimes I make videos that will say like POV, I'm your best friend, and I'll be like, girl, you're so hot, when really it's like actually kind of an affirmation because I'm talking to myself in the camera. You're kind of doing
it to yourself.
I'm kind of doing it. It's fun. So I'll like make those videos, or honestly, if I've made that video, I'll literally, dude, I'm like, I don't know if that sounds like narcissistic, but I'll like watch my own video sometimes because even I need that reminder.
I'm sorry, like who's not watching
it? Yeah, I'm like, I'm watching my own story.
You don't watch your own video, like, lies. I'm
like, I know you guys are watching your own story like 14 times. Look how good you look.
You do that.
Oh, for sure. Oh my God, after a
the
night
one
out
today.
Oh my
You're
gosh.
watching that story.
Literally, like
Yeah.
after a night out, I'm literally watching all my stories.
Oh, yeah,
I'm like,
I'm always
I'm
like-
so funny. Oh my God, I'm killing it.
Yes,
So cute.
yes.
So yeah, just affirmations. Honestly, talk to yourself in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Say nice things to yourself. That's what I do.
Are you a manifester?
Oh my gosh, I'm the biggest manifester.
Are you?
Oh, all the time.
I feel like so many creators, they like manifesting, creating goes hand in hand.
No, I'm such a manifester. Like,
Okay, so tell me, did you make a vision board?
of course, I literally sat my boyfriend down to it. I'm like, you're making a vision board. I'm like, you don't know
Yes,
yet, but
no.
you're making one. I make a vision board. I write down my goals. I like rewrite them every month. I'm constantly manifesting. I will literally like look at my best friend and be like, I'm on a billboard. She's like, you are? I'm like, not yet, but I am. Like you just say it out loud all the time.
Yeah.
Because you're literally manifesting things. Or if you have an insecurity and you say like, oh my gosh, I hate my stomach, you're literally manifesting that you're gonna hate your stomach. Like your brain hears everything you say. So even if I don't love my stomach, sometimes I'll be like, I love my stomach. I look so good. It's like you're constantly manifesting and you just have to keep your energy high. So I'm such a manifester in like vision boards, but also just in like my everyday life and things that I say. And I feel like how else are you gonna know if you achieve your goals if you don't like write them down or if you
Right.
don't have like a vision board of what you want?
Right.
And I'm kind of a planner, so I feel like it calms me down if I have like some kind of plan for the year by manifesting.
Yeah. I mean, you're kind of like setting out like your year schedule.
Yeah.
by
Are you a
manifesting.
manifester?
Oh, yes. I
Yeah.
love a good manifest. It's so funny because I'll always do like a new year
Yep.
manifest. And like last year, I think all my manifestations, they came true.
Yay!
Yeah, I think like just one, but it was like an outrageous one. So I'm like, fuck
Yeah.
it. We'll move it to 2024.
Yeah.
But
no, you got to be Delulu when you're making your list.
you have to be absolutely
Oh my
delusional.
gosh, my manifestation was literally this year. I said, I'm going to meet Selena Gomez. Literally 3 days into the year, I got a DM and it's like Rare Beauty. Hey, do you want to come? I'm like, what's going on? Like, I don't know what happened, but something's happening. I love
Something
it.
is in the air.
Yeah, because I'm literally, that wasn't on my card. Like, what? I'm like, how did
3 days in.
Yeah, so you always have to
2024 might
manifest.
be your year, girl.
I'm
'cause that's
hoping.
insane.
I am hoping.
That is insane.
Yeah, crazy.
How can we talk about that, or is that like
We can talk about it. Oh my gosh.
the
let's talk-
Selena Gomez
Yeah,
moment?
yeah.
Okay, so you just worked with Selena Gomez,
Yeah,
Rare Beauty.
yeah.
Tell me everything.
It was really awesome. So me and my bestie came to LA and then we're on like a brand trip with Rare Beauty right now. So I got to meet Selena Gomez. She was literally like the sweetest person in the entire world. And we were wearing like a matching outfit too. So it was like,
Did you guys call each other before?
we should have,
I
like
know.
honestly.
Just say yes. Just
Yeah,
be like,
we
yeah,
did. We
yeah.
did. We're
I
best
have her personal
friends.
number. Yeah. We text all the time.
Me and my best friend always talk about how we're like Selena and Taylor because I
I
love
love
their
it.
friendship. I'm also a huge Swiftie.
I just knew that about
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I could sense
I'm
that.
a huge Swiftie, so it was crazy. And she was like the nicest person ever, like such a calming energy. And I was obviously like, I'm gonna shit in my pants. I'm so nervous to be in front of Selena. I'm like, what's going on? This is literally Alex Russo. Like, what is happening? I was so nervous, but she was so kind. It was so amazing. She is like the most iconic girl's girl, in my opinion.
She is
and a
the
self-love
definition.
queen. I asked her for some self-love advice. She gave me advice, and I was just like, wow.
Okay, tell us what Selena Gomez told you.
She was talking about affirmations and saying like being nice to yourself, like listen to yourself, be nice to yourself. And I was just like, I will be nice to myself now. I'm like, Selena told me to, I will do it.
Anything Selena says,
Yeah,
we're gonna do.
literally whatever Selena says. It was so amazing though, and she was like, you would just think she's nice, but she is obviously nice, but she's like the nicest person you'll ever meet. She just has the greatest energy. It's like she literally has like a halo around her, like she's an angel. So amazing. I loved every moment of it. So good.
That is so exciting. Do you use Rare Beauty a lot?
I do. Yeah, I love their blush so much. And-
Everybody, I need to try it.
Oh my god, you need to try it.
Everyone's
I love
like
it, and I
the
love
little like it's like a.
You don't need a lot.
It's not powder. Like what
no,
is
it's
it?
like cream.
Yeah, it's like a
so it's
cream,
like
yeah.
literally one little dot will like be perfect. And then I also love that their brand has so many like affirmations. Well, we were talking about affirmations. Like
This
the
is the
blush, different
topic.
shades are called like joy. And
Is it?
Yeah, it's cute.
Oh, I love that.
Very cute. I love it.
You should be very proud of yourself because that's like a huge
It
accomplishment.
still hasn't hit me. Like it
She's
still
still in
hasn't
shock.
hit me.
She's still in
I'm gonna
shock.
like look back at my own story and be like, what the heck?
Just like keep
What is
rewatching
going
it.
on?
Keep rewatching it. Do you ever rewatch your stories when like a new person follows you? I mean, so many people follow you, but like when like, okay, like if someone random, like say like a crush follows me,
Okay.
I have to go look at like my stories or like my page from their point of view. Do you ever do that?
I honestly don't even have my notifications on, so I feel like I don't.
You're too popping for that.
No, I just, if I have my notifications on, I feel like I get sucked in. You know what I mean? So I'm like, turn them off and like actually try and live in the moment.
Yeah.
Because I'm not very good at it sometimes. Sometimes I get like sucked into
It's
social
hard
media.
when social media is your job. Like, how do you like balance that? Like being like present when you have to also like make money and like.
I'm like, girl, I have no idea.
Be online.
I feel like I don't know balance. I'm like, I don't know. It's so crazy that like being, I feel weird saying like being an influencer, but being an influencer literally took over my brain that when I do anything, I'll be like making a coffee in the morning. I'm like, oh, I can't make it until I'm filming it. Like it feels like everything is like a content moment. And then sometimes I'll go on trips and be like, wow, I'm so lazy. Like I suck. I have made 0 TikToks today. When in reality, I'm like, God, you're on vacation.
Yeah.
Like, what?
It is a full-time, like 24-hour, 365.
It's like literally the best job ever. Like so much fun.
Yeah.
So fun. I have fun doing everything that I'm doing. But I just realized that sometimes I'll do things and be like, wait, let's redo it. I want to take a video of it. And then I'm like, live in the moment. Live in the moment. But I feel like one thing for me that has helped this year, it's only been like 4 days, but I'm saying like in the last year.
Yeah, we're like a few days into it, but
literally in the last year that's really helped me is that I don't share my boyfriend online. So I feel like any time that I'm with my boyfriend is very much living in the moment. And that has helped me so much in like a whole different way. It's like I'm not sharing my relationship online. So I'm not really on my phone around him. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like I'm living in the moment and like loving in the moment, like building a relationship without building a relationship on social media. Right. And it's just so much better.
Was that an active decision or like are you purposely not doing that, or is it just kind of like he doesn't want to be on camera?
He's a pretty private guy in general.
Okay. And so he doesn't like, he's not a content creator.
No.
Like, no, hell no.
No, but he's not like, oh, I would never like post anything. Don't ever. Like, it's not like he doesn't want me to post him. It's not like that. I just think that sometimes things are just so good they don't need to be on social media. And you don't need 1,000 different stupid opinions that don't matter about your relationship. You just don't need it. Yeah. And I'm just like, I have my little bubble and it's just comfortable and I love it. But it literally kills me every day because I'm like, I want to post his face so badly. I'm like, he's so cute.
Would like break the internet. Everyone would be like,
no, I'm literally like, I'm going to break the internet. I'll just like get engaged one day and be like, surprise.
Surprise, I'm actually married.
Surprise, guys. I've been married this whole time.
How long have you guys been together?
Like 8 months. So not like super long.
So like, but like, yeah. Some people like go like ham, like right in the beginning, like post. Yeah. I think it is healthier, this is just my opinion, like to keep it private, you know?
Yeah, I feel like private is just good. I love it. And it's just like you have just your love and it's just so pure and it doesn't have to be on social media. It's fun.
Yeah. So you do have that division.
Yeah. So I have that in like that way is what I'm saying, because that's one thing of my life that I don't post. Yeah. I feel like I'm pretty private with my family too. I don't really post that much about my family. So, and I'm such a family person. So whenever I'm around my family, I feel like I'm not on my phone that much. Yeah. But like when I live alone. So when I'm like home alone, it's like everything's posted, like just like oversharing so much. But it is good to have that balance. And I feel like I learned that not like this year, but within this last year is learned that I really need that balance or else it's just like consumes me so much. When I love social media and I love posting, it's just I need to have a life outside of just social media.
It's fun and you get to do so many amazing things, but it is work and like nobody should be working 24 hours even when it's fun.
I'll find myself sometimes if I haven't like overshared on my story recently, I'm like, I miss you guys. I'll literally hop on there and be like, wait, I need to tell you everything. I'm like, someone asked me a question because I want to answer something.
Do you go through like messages and like do you respond to people?
Yeah, I'll go through, I obviously don't read like all of them, but I'll go through them, and if there's like questions I'll answer them back and stuff like that, obviously, because like when I tell you, anyone who follows me, like this is literally my friend group. Like these are my ride or die girls.
This is your
like,
group
these
chat.
are my ride or dies. I would literally tell you guys anything. Like I wish I could literally, it feels like a private story. Like my following just literally feels like it's private and we're all friends and like I know about their life. They'll message me, like ask me for boy advice. They'll tell me updates on their life and I love to see it because I literally, like this is my family. Like these are my girls. I love them so much that if I don't talk for a while, I'm like, wait, I miss you guys. I'm right here.
So you give relationship advice. What would you say like your biggest piece of advice for relationships?
For relationships? Ooh, okay. Before someone said this to me, they're like, don't wait. And I was like, don't wait what? They're like, don't wait for him to get you flowers. Don't wait for him to plan dates. Like, don't wait. Literally live your life as if like live your life without him. Live your life, get yourself flowers, take yourself on dates, like do everything, because when somebody comes in that can like step that up from what you're already doing, then that's your person. But don't wait for him to get you flowers and like you be like needing it from, like you don't need that from him. Like build it all yourself, have this amazing relationship with yourself, and unless somebody comes in there and like honestly makes it better and like ups it, then they can join your life. But you don't have to be like waiting for them, and like you don't have to, like your life is already complete without them. They just add a little spice, you know what I mean? I'm like, they add more fun,
a little razzle dazzle.
Yeah, and it's amazing to have a partner, but you can also like, you don't have to be searching for a partner all the time. Like you're full enough by yourself. So my best relationship advice is like, don't wait, like live your life. And you know how people always say like you'll find your partner when you're not looking for them? It's true, guys.
Is that how you met?
It's true.
Really? So you were like not in like your like searching era? You were like single girl?
Hell no.
Shut up.
I'm not searching. And then it just like slaps you in the face. Like literally sweeps you off your feet. And you're like, thank God I didn't wait. It just came. And then it's like perfect and what you needed. So I'd say don't wait. Like be your best boyfriend already. Be a good boyfriend to yourself.
Be a boyfriend to yourself.
Exactly. And then someone will come in and they'll like add extra spice and you're like, wait, but I want this boyfriend.
Yeah, you just want someone to really like amplify what you already have.
Yeah, and you don't have to be like, I feel like so many movies make girls look like a lost puppy, like waiting for this partner. You're not a lost puppy. Like you're not. You don't have to wait for that. And it's just better when you already like feel full by yourself. You know what I mean? Because you can't love someone else until you love yourself.
Right. It always goes back to self-love.
Honestly.
So I feel like, I mean, you could be in so many relationships and you're just like, if you do not love who you see in the mirror, how do you expect someone else to? And you're going to self-sabotage. And then I find if you don't like fully love yourself, then you're just going to accept something that is not what you deserve. Like you deserve better. And if you love yourself and already treat yourself good, you won't let somebody else treat you bad. You know what I mean? Because you'll be able to put up with it.
I'm like, I'm not going to put up with that. Like I treat myself better than you treat me. Goodbye. No.
No, thank you.
So yeah, I feel like treat yourself good, first of all. Love yourself.
I love that.
It all comes back to self-love, literally everything.
Dating advice from Spencer.
Yay. Hope it was good.
Ooh, ooh. Okay, girl. We are going to bring it to 21 questions with Jillian Lena.
Yeah. Is it 21 questions?
Oh, it is 21.
And I'm 21 years old. Woo!
Okay. I love it.
Yay.
How was your 21st birthday? Just give me a little recap really fast.
I honestly stayed in. It was really good. I had just been traveling so much that I'd like, I don't know, in my head, and in Canada too, like 21 isn't when you're legal. It's when you're 19. Oh, so it wasn't like as crazy or anything. Like I could have already went out for 2 years.
Oh, you're like, I've already done that crazy.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. But fun.
It was fun. I love just like staying in, watching a movie. I'm like, this was everything I wanted and more. It was amazing.
Perfect. Okay, fun. Okay, ready. We're going to rapid fire.
Okay.
But if you need to like go on
I'm like, I'll try and be quick with my answers. Okay.
No, it's fine. Okay, ready. What was your first job?
My first job was being a Disney princess at little kid birthday parties and singing to kids in the hospital. So pretty crazy.
That is so fun. How did you get that gig?
I did like theater when I was younger, and I used to do, I guess, acting when I was I don't want to say child actor, but I did like acting when I was a child. And then I just kind of always loved singing. And then my vocal teacher was like, hey, I own this company and you could be a Disney princess. I was like, sign me up.
Done.
Amazing.
What princess?
I was Jasmine and I was Anna and Ariel. So
she did it all.
I did it all, and it was
Do you sing?
Fun. I do sing, and I want to sing this year. This is on like my manifestation. I want to just randomly drop a song and people be like, okay, shit.
You have to do it now. It's on the podcast.
I know. I'm like, I spoke it into existence.
She just spoke it into existence here. It's happening. Okay. Weirdest food combo that you're obsessed with?
Oh, is like fries and ice cream weird? Like I love.
It's probably weird to somebody. I think it's amazing.
Fries and ice cream, so good. I love pineapple on my pizza too.
Do you have Wendy's?
We do.
Okay.
Like a Frosty, are you saying?
A Frosty with some like Wendy fries.
So good.
McFlurry with McDonald's fries.
So good. I worked at Dairy Queen like when I was in high school.
I love Dairy Queen so much.
I always have like ice cream and fries.
I didn't know they had that in Canada.
Yeah, I worked at Dairy Queen. I was in the drive-thru.
I would, no, that'd be so bad for me. I wouldn't be able to control myself. Okay, what makes you nostalgic?
Ooh, I feel like watching old movies. Like honestly, watching She's the Man just brings back everything in my life ever. All my childhood memories. I'm like Selena Gomez, just like anything. Just watching old movies. I feel like watching Hannah Montana, that's just like being nostalgic to me. Yeah.
Childhood.
Yeah.
Okay, favorite influencer?
Ooh, who is my favorite influencer? I feel like there's so many people that I love. Can I say my best friend?
You could say whoever you want.
Shout out to Julia Lazinski. Julia Joseph. Oh my gosh, my best friend got married. I'm like, Julia Joseph.
Like who?
Shout out Julia Joseph. I love her. I just feel like my best friend's like the kindest person in the world. So I'm like, I just love watching her stuff. I literally watch her every day. Like she's my favorite influencer in the world. So like always watching her stuff.
3 things that make you feel good.
Ooh, a comfortable sweatsuit. Like that is literally everything to me. Skincare, like doing my skincare, heaven, food, honestly, sushi, like this is my dream. Sushi, pink sweatsuit, and skincare. Like,
yeah,
really heaven.
I feel that. Okay, what's a smell that you love?
I love the smell. Oh my gosh, Sol de Janeiro. Literally.
The Bum Bum Cream?
Oh my gosh, so good. I literally lather myself in that. That is my favorite scent in the world.
Yeah.
So good.
Did you try the sprays?
I love them. I literally have every single one, except I don't have the new blue one that came out. So I'm like on the prowl. I gotta find it.
Search on the hunt. No, like those are so good.
So good.
They leave you so moisturized too.
Yeah,
it's like,
best.
And especially when you're on vacation, it's like
so good. Literally swim in it. So good.
Swim in it, bathe in it. Okay. What do you splurge on?
Food. I feel like everything that I would spend money on is literally food.
Me too.
Like I'm such a big eater. Like when I say like my childhood nickname is literally Frank the Tank. Like I am so I'm a big eater. Like I love food, so I will splurge on food at any time. If DoorDash is so expensive, I'm like I'm still paying for it because I need my food.
I don't give a shit.
Oh my gosh, and coffee is like my everything.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Okay, that's like no, that's me. I can't even like be like why, but like also finance girl.
Yeah.
You probably like look at like your like statement at the end of the month. You're like.
I'm like, DoorDash, did you really need that, Spencer?
Okay, if you can use one makeup product forever, what would it be?
Ooh. I'm going to say brow gel, just because I have like really fluffy brows. Like specifically, I like the e.l.f. They have like a soap brow one. Specifically brow gel, just because my brows are literally like all over the place if I don't have brow gel. So I know like most people wouldn't choose that, but
I think that's a really good one. I'm necessary. Like eyelash curler for me.
Yeah. Oh, do you have the Shiseido one? It's so good.
No, please tell me.
You should get it.
Drop me the link.
Oh my gosh,
this,
Shiseido eyelash curler, so good. Literally changed I put everyone on it. I'm telling you, if you get it, your life will change. It's so good.
No, I'm influenced already.
So good.
I have to. Favorite book?
Oh, Verity by Colleen Hoover. So, have you read it? I'm going to put you onto that too. Okay. I'm not a reader.
Just learning so many things with you.
Not a reader. Hate reading. Verity is
I'm not a reader.
Insane. Oh my gosh. Colleen Hoover, if you start reading her books, you will literally get sucked in.
Okay.
So good. And from a reader or from someone who's not a reader, Colleen Hoover, so good. Okay. And Verity is like insane. It's good.
What's like the synopsis in like a sentence, 2 sentences?
It's just like literally crazy. This girl is being haunted. There's like this girl who's literally supposed to be like brain dead and bedridden, but she's like haunting somebody. It's really crazy.
Oh my god, period.
I don't know. It's really
Sounds
crazy.
terrifying.
But she like this like I don't know. There's just love and like scariness and good.
A little romance.
Yeah, I love romance.
Give me the link after.
Literally.
Okay, movie which you already know. You could rewatch 1,000 times.
She's the man.
Done. Same.
Always.
Oh, it's so good. It's
so good.
Okay, what's something that you cannot live without?
Ooh, I don't want to be basic and say like my phone, so I'm going to choose something else. I can't live without buffalo chicken. Honestly.
I love it.
I can't. I'm like, I can't live without it.
It's good.
It's so good. It's my favorite. Like sushi and buffalo chicken are my favorite foods that I honestly couldn't imagine a day where I can't have it. And you guys don't have Harvey's here, but in Canada.
No, we don't.
Oh
I've
my
heard
gosh,
of it before,
we have a fast food. Oh, like poutine. Like, have you had poutine?
It's the fries.
Yeah, fries, gravy, cheese curds, so good.
All in one?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh
but it's so good. I'm like, come to Toronto, try it.
Girl, yeah.
I will take you around. You got to try it. That's something else I couldn't live without. I'm just like a foodie, like a food person.
I mean, me too. Yeah. No, that sounds good. It's like so the gravy. Good. Like I feel like that's a UK thing as well. Like they have like gravy and fries or chips, whatever they say. Okay, what's your favorite place to be?
The beach, any beach. Like just plant my ass on a beach, and that's like my favorite place to be. Like no one talk to me. Please.
No one
I'm
even look at me.
And like being in a bikini, like my favorite outfit to ever wear is a bikini. So I'm like, put me in a bikini on the beach. I am a happy girl.
Done.
It's perfect.
Okay, what is your secret talent?
Ooh, secret talent. I feel like maybe that I like low-key sing, but like it's like a secret. I don't know. I just never sing, but I feel like singing maybe.
Okay. Celebrity that you would love to get dinner with?
Taylor Swift.
Duh.
Taylor Swift.
What era are you in right now?
Ooh, I'm in my happiness era. And I hope it never ends. I'm just like happy, content, everything is good. I feel like I'm not overstressed. Like I'm just my happiness era.
What is a song that you can always listen to on repeat?
Ooh. I feel like any Taylor Swift song. Like she's honestly the only music I listen to. Any Taylor Swift or Noah Kahan song. Like I can't choose one. But those are like literally, that's my whole Spotify. It's literally Taylor Swift and Noah Kahan.
Favorite Taylor Swift album?
Reputation. For sure.
Love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dress is my favorite song. So
okay.
good.
What is the first thing that you do in the morning?
As bad as it sounds, check my phone.
Who doesn't?
Yeah. I always try to be
Guilty.
that girl who doesn't check my, I had to check my phone.
Immediately.
And nobody texted me, but I still gotta check my
It's
phone.
like, it's dry as hell, but I will still check
Yeah,
it.
I always have to check it.
Okay. What is the last thing you do before you go to sleep?
Call my boyfriend, say goodnight.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's something that surprises people about you when they first meet you?
People think I'm gonna be really tall. Like
Really?
I always meet people and they're like, oh my gosh, I thought you were gonna be so much taller. Like you just give tall energy. But I mean, because I'm wearing like platform Uggs right now, I
Love
look taller,
those.
but I'm like 5'3". But people are always saying like, I'm expecting you to be like 5'8". Like I think I just give tall energy. But
okay.
I'm smaller. Like 5'3".
Tiny. Tiny little one.
I'm like, I'm not even that short, but I'm 5'3". But people are always shocked.
Yeah. Okay. I could see that.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what to expect, but
Yeah.
I could see tall energy. Okay. And then the last one.
Okay.
What is the best piece of advice you could leave the audience with?
Ooh, the quote that I always live by is treat yourself like someone you love. That is the best advice I could ever give somebody. Treat yourself like someone you love. Be nice to yourself, even in times that you don't love yourself, because the things that we say to ourselves, the mean things we say to ourselves, we would never say to someone we love. So we have to treat ourselves like someone we love. So I'm like, do it right now, guys. Do it. Listen to me. Treat yourself like someone you love.
I love it. Thank you so much for being here, Spencer.
Thank you. This was so
Been
much
so fun. Yes, girl.
I'm
Next
like,
time
I
you're
love
back,
it.
gotta come back to
Yay.
After Curfew.
Yay,
Thanks, girl.
Thank you.